Greeting fans. Welcome to another watch along with the Reggae Boys. This time we're up against El Salvador in the first of 3 dead rubber games we have at the National Stadium. Well, 2 at the National Stadium, 1 away to Canada. But I'm Eddie Guna. I'll be your host for today. Empty house so far, looking like the National Stadium so far. Just me alone for now. But we move on and we march on. And I hope you guys can stick and stay with me for now until others can join up. So, big up yourself. As the person's entering the chat already. Welcome. All right. Let's take a quick look at I know you guys are familiar with the squad. I might go back to the squad later on, but let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Reggae Boys against El Salvador. All right, Andre Blake is in goal. Expected, getting the nod as the #1 goalkeeper. Richard King, good player. He makes a team. A lot of persons wanted to see a Richard King in the team, Cavaliers player. He has been doing well, and I'm thankful, and I'm happy that he's in the squad. He showed great promise in the last game against Costa Rica. Performed well, a standout player in that game. He starts alongside Damien Lowe, Mariappa. This looks to be a three at the back, let me must say, with three centre backs. Adrian Mariappa, Damien Lowe, Richard King. Javian Brown is on the right back section, and Greg Lay over there at left back. So 3 at the back system for Paul Hall, looking for his first win. Devon Speed Williams in the middle of the park, Raven Morrison, Daniel Green, Leon Bailey, and Andre Gray. So let me know what you guys think about the lineup. Is it what you guys were looking for? A lot of young players, in the squad, but we're not seeing them, getting a break in this lineup. Paul Hall wanted to go young. We've seen King as a young player up and coming, Javian Brown, likes of Javian Brown, Daniel Green getting a nod. But let me know some of the local base players that you would want to see in the lineup that is not on the lineup. We see young Jimenez on the bench, Christopher Pierce is on the bench. Bygrave, cooler player, but Bygrave, top scorer in the JPL, he's on the bench. Let me know in the chat, who would you want to start? The game is not ready to kick off as yet. I'm still looking for the feed to chip in. It's not up as yet. But we're here, people. So this is the side. Greg Lay, I've been playing well, no concern. I have no major concern with the team because at the same time, Paul Hall wants to go young, but we need to, try and get 3 points. Try to get those 3 points, a win, which is very vital for Paul Hall. He's 0-4 as it is now. 4 games, played 4, 0 wins. So I know that he must want a win under his belt. So he's pretty much going safe. He's not playing all of the youngsters all at once. And I think that's a good move. A lot of stability at the back with Nana, Damon Lowe, Adrian Mariappa, the experience there, and as well as Andre Blake. So the team has a lot of steel at the back. So should be a good, it should be overrun. Persons, I heard persons saying that 6 love, 7 love, 8 love, 10. I don't think we'll be overrun in this game. And Liam Bailey up top is back in the team, back in the setup. Back from a long layoff, he had an injury. And he looks to get some playing time to try to break into Steven Gerrard's team. So Leon Bailey is there, the #7. Ready to go. The midfield has always been a sore point for us, always been a ticklish spot. I don't see really as a really strong defensive midfielder. I would think that Devon Williams will be deployed in that role, but I don't know how well Devon Speed Williams will be able to stop these El Salvador players. But he's there, and I'm hoping that they can do a job. You know, he looks to be sitting alongside Ravel Morrison. For me, I'm not the biggest fan of Ravel in the Reggae Boys shirt. I believe he has done or played better for club. You know, he's putting out a lot of output for Derby, but we've yet to see any output for the Reggae Boys. No assists, no goals, you know, no nothing, no key passes. You know, all of that is lacking. Just a few pretty passes here and there in the middle of the park, but nothing really serious from Ravel. So we're still waiting on the game. No. Still waiting on the game. It will be on flow, people. So persons will be asking soon where can they watch a game. It will be on flow. So no feed as yet from the National Stadium. So we await the feed. So Venus is ready. Venus is saying game time. Big up Venus. So let me say the others in the chat now. Give me some score predictions. As it relates to the head-to-head. As it relates to the head-to-head between these two teams, the last 5 games played between El Salvador and Jamaica. We've seen 3 draws and 2 wins. The last win for Jamaica coming in 2015, a 1-0 victory. And the last win for El Salvador coming in 2019, a 2-0 victory over Jamaica. So it's been a long time coming that we've seen Jamaica actually beating this El Salvador team. In the first game in this zone, we went away. Antonio scored that brilliant goal, but it wasn't enough. We conceded late in that game. Heartbreak away to El Salvador, and you know those were vital 2 points that we dropped away. That could be, you know, very very helpful for especially Tapa. Maybe we could have saved Tapa's job if we have gotten that win, but it wasn't to be, and we got a draw. So it's very frustrating. Last five games, 3 draws. I think now is a good time to get a win. You know, no pressure. Yes, Danny. Danny, today is the game. The game should be starting any minute now. Any minute now. So no real pressure on Paul Hall and his Jamaica team in front of National Stadium. Fans will be out cheering. We want to play for pride. You know, this big thing coming up that we're doing is for pride. In the last 3 games, we want to end on a high, you know, moving forward into the Nation League and other friendlies that we might have coming up. So it's a good way to get back some respect, get back some pride. I hope they can pull it off. You know, last 5 games, as I said before, not the greatest, but today's a new day, new game. History is behind us, and we should be able to turn it around. Still nothing yet. Yeah, so predictions. What do you guys think? Predictions. I see another draw in this one. Scoring draw, maybe a 1-1. You know, if we get a goal, or I would say switch that to a 0 because I don't see where the goals will be coming from in this team. That's another talking point for me. Where will the goals come? I know Andre Gray is able to put one in, but you know, at the end of the day, he's not a prolific goal scorer. And Leon Bailey as well can score goals, but not prolific, and he has not been on form of late. So in terms of the goals, it looks sticky. I think we should be able to defend well. So I'm going with a 0-0 in this one. No pressure, dead rubber game. Let's go for the 0-0. So we're still awaiting the kickoff. So in the meantime, let us go through the squad and let's have a look at the squad. You know, the squad came out this week and raised a lot of eyebrows in terms of the selection and the players that were selected. Starting with the goalkeepers, Andre Blake, Dylan Barnes, Amal Knight. Pretty much the three that we've expected and we've seen over the past, couple of windows. I thought that Dylan Barnes could get the nod. He's been there for the Reggae Boyz. He's here every time there's a game and he's called up. He's here. Haven't been playing for his club, but he's always making the trip to Jamaica. And I think Dylan Barnes deserves another try. We saw him in that tour against Japan, but he didn't put a foot wrong for me. He played well, but we haven't seen him since. And I think he deserves, a looking into this team. Maybe not today, but probably for the last game against Honduras. Amal Knight, good to see Amal Knight in the setup again. He came back in from the Peru game. He came back into the team and he's still here. He got a game. Wasn't his fault for the goals, but happy to see Amal Knight in the team. And for the defense, Damian Lowe, the much aligned Damian Lowe. That person say he's rash, but I like Damian Lowe on the team. He's the only real aggressive defender that you have centre back, and one that is not afraid to put in the tackles and win the balls. So I'm not a hater of Damian Lowe. Big up Nana, friend of the channel. So no bias, but I think Nana is a good player. And happy to see him in the squad, alongside Richard King. Spoke about him earlier in terms of his performance in the game against Costa Rica. So yeah, Adrian Mariapa is there as well. Experienced head will help the youngsters in Jamal Tope and Richard King. So he's a leader in the dressing room and on the field as well. The same can be said for Damian Lowe. So they're in the squad. Javian Brown, once again at right back. Gregory, no Taxi. Taxi, coming to the end, the last stop. I believe the last winner was the last stop for Taxi. So, time to park up. Good career, good soldier for the Reggae Boyz. Always there, always giving his all. So big up Taxi. I think Taxi deserves a testimonial whenever he is ready. Jamai Tope, another Cavaliers player, yes. Richard Thomas good, local bass player. Demar Rose, Ravel Morrison, Christopher Pearson, Devon Speed Williams, Ramon Howell. Out of that midfield, Christopher Pierce raised a lot of eyebrows. Persons were saying that, he only played 2 games in the JPL and he's fresh from out of the schoolboy football. But I believe that, as Paulo has said, if you're good enough, you're old enough. So I think he's a good young player, good prospect, and I think it's a good opportunity for him now to get a chance, to test himself against, the best, this level this region has to offer. So it's a good learning curve for him, a good step up to see where he's at. If he gets a game, I cannot the player for him being in the team. He did not select himself. you know, the coach selected. So I don't have a problem with him being in the team. Yes, you know, local based players might have other things to say. You know, they've been playing and, you know, playing more games, maybe playing better and think they deserve a spot in the team. But at the end of the day, is what the coach wants. So we have to just work with it. So if he sees fit to put in a Christopher Pearson, that's how it has to be. Alex Marshall back in the setup, another controversial pick. I don't know where is that playing now. I haven't heard much about Alex Marshall, but he somehow finds his way back into this Reggae Boyz team. And out of the blue, I think he's getting maybe one last chance. But to be fair though, I don't think Paul Hall had a chance to look at Alex Marshall, but he's here now to assess him and see how well he plays. Nicholas Nelson as well, Tyreek Jimenez, young JC player, he's there. Lamar Walker, back in the team once more. Dwayne Busy Atkinson, another Cavaliers player. I've been saying this a lot, but a lot of Cavaliers players and a lot of players that have ties with the Cavaliers Football Club. Not hinting at anything, but yeah. So Lamar Walker, you know, USL player again, should be doing well. He's getting a lot of chances under Paul Hall. You see it get a lot of starts. So it's up to Lamar Walker to try and prove what he's worth and stamp his authority in this team. Dwayne Busy Atkins, another youngster that the world or Jamaicans are looking forward to, you know, seeing him actually live up to that expectation. Big expectations and Busy. Well hyped up. We're yet to see that talent on this level. We see glimpses of it in the JPL, but that's a much lower level. So very difficult to judge from there. And you know, Leon Bailey, Andre Gray, Daniel Green, and Bygrave. Let's talk about Bygrave a bit. Leading goal scorer in the JPL. Love to see that. Love to see that our local players are being rewarded. I think that once you're the top scorer in the league, you should at least have a spot in the national team or a half a spot. People speak about quota system and all of that, but I think it don't make sense if you're in the JPL and you're scoring a bag of goals and you're not being recognized. You're not entering into the national team. It don't really make any sense. So you should be able to stamp your class and enter into the national team. One second, guys. Yes, sorry about that. Bite man. So yes, yeah, Bygrave, definitely happy to see the leading goal scorer in the team. Let me know what you guys think if you think that there should be a spot for the leading goal scorer. You can't have a man scoring a bag of goals and not being recognized, not being looked at or even considered for the national team. The local players have to have something to play for, have to have something to look forward to. And if you're not going to get any call up, maybe it doesn't make any sense. That's just my take. Very difficult, but you know, at the end of the day, the players want to step up. So if they're not getting contracts, they at least want to put themselves in the shopping window by playing for the national team and hoping to get a few eyes on them so that they can get those big money moves that they want, and to test them skills in other leagues across the world. So still waiting on the feed. Don't know what's going on. Maybe the game is starting much later, but not seeing a feed. You guys can let me know what time the game actually is starting. JFF had told us 6. We're still waiting. It's now 6:17. Jamrock is saying 3 points. That is it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We need the 3 points. As I said before, just for pride and for ego. And we definitely don't want to end the campaign at the bottom of the table. After all that hope and all the talent that we showed. A lot of good players, so it would be difficult for us to end this campaign on 0 points. Would look good at all. So we still awaiting the feed, people. Still awaiting the feed. Again, my prediction was 0-0. Still nothing from Flo as it relates to the game. Hold on, folks. 1 second. All right, folks. We're up and running, folks. Totally my fault. It was on the wrong channel. But after 14 minutes, Jamaica 0, El Salvador 0. El Salvador on the attack. Ball play to Damon. Low. Still El Salvador. Look to win a corner. So there's a corner to El Salvador on the right hand side. So corner to El Salvador in the 15th minute. Taken by the number 10. Ball swinging cleared by King. Pass to Liam Bailey. Plays a 1-2 with Devon Speedy Williams. Ball breaking up. King again with another clearance. El Salvador camped in the Jamaican half. Jamaica 11 men all behind the ball. Ball played long. Goes out to a throw. So on the left hand side should be taken by Gregory. So Paul Hall is on the bench taking notes. Damon Lowe taking the throw in actually. Looks Andre Gray, plays it up top, loses the ball. Jamaica pressing. 3-man press with Ravel Leon Bailey and Gray. El Salvador beats the press. Still El Salvador with possession. Plays it around the back. Oh, long ball should be going all the way to Andre Blake, who lets it roll out for a goal kick. So the Reggae Boyz are back in action at the National Stadium, kicking from left to right in the traditional yellow strip kits. El Salvador in blue and black. So Blake not playing out from the back, opting for a long kick out. No surprises there. Sends his defenders forward, boots it upfield. Ball is still in the air, looking for Gray. No. El Salvador wins the header, plays it back to their goalkeeper. But the player is down, the number 5 for El Salvador is down. Challenge there with Andre Gray for the header. Looks to be an arm from Andre Gray into the face of the number 5. So doesn't look to be a yellow card, but it's definitely a foul. So there, Rodriguez, number 5, picking up a shot to the face from the Punisher, Andre Gray. All right, so the goalkeeper for El Salvador, they try to play it from the back. He goes long with pressure there from Jamaica. Ball go all the way back to King, who should pick it up. No, all the way back to Blake, and that's another goal kick. So players not showing for the ball once again. Finally, Andre Blake goes short. It's with King. Still King, loses it out. El Salvador picks up a throw-in high up on the left-hand side. Should be taken by Laren. Danger man for El Salvador, Laren. Very, very good player. Is that a corner? Yes. So King stopping the cross there from coming in from out on the left-hand side. So corner for El Salvador. Taken by the number 13. Out swinger. Headed. Oh, deflected over the bar. So it was a header from El Salvador, which deflected off Damien Lowe and went over the bar. So mix up there, very, very sloppy play from the Jamaicans in the box. And it's another corner kick for El Salvador. This time will be taken by their number 10. So it's Jamaica 0, El Salvador 0 after 20 minutes at the National Stadium. So ball coming in. Shot coming in. Good header there, and it's a goal for El Salvador. The number 4 puts El Salvador up 1-0. Away to Jamaica. So not going good at all. El Salvador scores. The number 4 rises up, wins a header. Free header, running past Speedy Williams. Speedy not tracking his man. Had a free header. Headed it down, and it beat Blake. Sloppy goal. Silly goal to give away once again. Totally free in the box. And it's 1-0 to El Salvador. Not going well for the Reggae Boyz. Not a good start. Conceded in the 21st minute. go that once more. Ah, boy. Omari, the man them so forward, you know, Omari. You're holding it down for now. Holding it down for now, Omari. You know, we're still here, you know. Dead rubber game, you know, so. But we're still here. Dangerous play. Oh, the whistle went. That was Javian Brown was loose on the right hand side there. Big up Tigat. Big up Tigat. Trudy, you need to check out. Trudy, if you're watching, if you're on floor, it's 690. If you're on floor, it's 690, Trudy. Yeah, man, big up Tigat. Tigat probably still on the hustle, you know, people, so that's how it goes. So players down for El Salvador stopping in play, getting some treatment in the middle of the park. So that's the number 9 there getting some treatment for El Salvador. Don't know if it's a substitution. It looks to be okay. He just went down. No contact. He just fell to the ground in the middle of the park. Don't know if it's some muscle injury, but he's down. Got the treatment and he's off. Should be coming on back though. It's a goal kick for El Salvador. Again, not a good start for Jamaica. Conceding early. That tend to be a trend for us, concede early and regular. Another player went down. This time is the number 17, Hernandez, for El Salvador. Game is still playing though. Still play on. So Ravel. Now to Speedy Williams. Switches over to King on the right hand side. Cuts in field. Still King beating 2. Loses the ball. Tackling back. Won the ball, but it's a foul. He should get a yellow for that. Throwing down the ball angrily after the call. So good play initially from King. Cutting inside, beating 2, but loses the ball and frustration got the better of him. Throwing on the ball. So he picked up a silly early yellow card. So after 25 minutes, centre back Richard King is on a yellow, and he must be careful for the remainder of the game. So free kick played out wide to the left, controlled well. So Salvador still probing number 10, probing, plays it back in the midfield. Number 5 gets it back. Coming inside. Oh, good pass there, but it's broken up. Still with El Salvador though. Jamaicans running around, putting in the tackles. Shot coming in. Saved comfortable by Blake in goal. So that was the number 9, recovering from that knock earlier, and he was able to put in a shot. Yeah, Tigat, welcome.
Yeah, big up yourself, Eddie. What going?
There you are, watch the Reggae Boys lose.
Ah, boy, big up all of the fans, them. Yeah, man, bigging up. Tigat. Just can't stay for a short while, See that Jamaica is down 1-0 by El Salvador's. But I want them can fight back, give it a 3-1 victory. You understand? Because them say them a play for the people, you know. This match is for the spectators. So give you a win now. That's all we ask for.
Maybe asking for too much.
So what is happening?
Feedback.
What
I get a feedback when I talk.
Oh, you get a feedback?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, we put in a headset or so.
Maybe hold on, give me a second.
I'm gonna mute you. Yeah, people, so it's with Gregory. He's in the middle of the park actually, coming inside, plays it out wide to Javier Brown, comes back inside. No, the feedback.
Still here? Alright, cool.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
Oh my.
Leon Bailey cuts on his left, try that shot, it's blocked. It's with King, plays it inside back to Ravel, taking that shot. Oh, wonderful shot. Hits the post though by Ravel. A thunderbolt of a shot on the edge of the box. Just clipping the outside of the post. So very unlucky there by Ravel. Nice shot taken on the right foot. Would have been a Leon Bailey assist. Keeper was well beaten, but it hits the post. Clipping off a piece of the paint. Wow. So Jamaica, answering the call, looking to get one back. As Teagat said, they're looking for a 3-1. So they're looking to get back an early goal. 4 pass there by Speedy. Goes out for a throw-in to El Salvador. So Paul all very animated on the touchline there. There seems to be some argument now with El Salvador. I don't know what they're complaining about. Lauren has the ball. I don't know if he's complaining about the bench, but he's taking the throw-in right now in front of the Jamaican bench. So a long throw-in, looking for the number 9, broken up, cleared by Mariapa. Not well though, still with El Salvador. Foul. Oh, there's a push there by Javier Brown. That could be a card. No? Again, the Jamaicans need to be careful, the discipline. You already see that King went into the books with that yellow card. I know Javier Brown. Oh, wonderful move by King there. Beats his man brilliantly. Finds Leon Bale on the right-hand side. Good tricks. Javier Brown with the overlap. Loses the ball after a great attack started by Richard King. Long ball, El Salvador. Headed away by Damien Lowe comfortably. Ravel, then to Reggae on the left-hand side, plays it inside. Back to Ravel. Ravel looks and finds Damien Lowe. Damien Lowe steps up into midfield. Long ball. All the way looking for Greg Lee. Good ball. Good control by Greg Lee. Cuts in. Ball in the box looking for Gray. Headed out by El Salvador. So another foul here by Speedy. No, that was Daniel Green. So a foul here by Daniel Green, number 16.
All right, Eddie, good luck. 3-1.
All right.
People.
All right, cool. Trudy, you're not going to see the game here, you know. You get in the commentary here. You have to watch the game on TV or on the internet. But you can stick and stay here for the commentary if you're not able to see the game. So with El Salvador plays it up long. Javier Brown coming back and winning the ball Getting a nice throwing. It's with speed, you know. Plays it over to Gregley. Still Gregley. Running down the left flank. It's with Green. Poor pass there, looking for speed. It's cut it out. Oh, offside. Another El Salvadoran player is down. So a lot of players for El Salvador going down. Don't know what's happening, what's in the air, but they're just dropping like flies. But this looks to be an early substitution. Players warming up there for El Salvador. So a stoppage in play. Stretcher is out. It's that number 9 again. He went down early out in the game and he's down again. Down and out. So they are currently strapping down the number 9 player to the stretcher. Oh boy. Yeah man, Thomas. Straight tactics. We know the style already. We know the sweeps. Especially now that they're leading, you're going to see a lot of this. A lot of players going down and wasting time. So it's 33 minutes El Salvador 1, Jamaica 0. The number 33 is coming on. Replacing number 23, my bad. Stephen, replacing the number 9. No. Oh, Trudy. I get you, Trudy. This is how it goes, man. So subscribe, you know, Trudy. Looks like you're new to the whole live stream thing. So subscribe to Sports Down the Middle. Like the video and share it if you can with friends and family. Yeah, man. Listen while you cook. So what you cooking? Trudy, what you cooking? Share it to the chat. All right, so we have another throw in. 4 throw win straight to the El Salvador player. Another throw in, this time for El Salvador, deep in their half. So Javin Brown looks to be having a decent game. I've not seen Leon Bailey much. King, a good game as well. Who else? I think those are the standouts so far. King, Javier Brown. Oh, good move there again. It's with King. Look, should pass it to Blake. Blake has a few options. Still on the ball. Plays it out wide to King once more. King looks long, looking for Andre Gray. It's a ball, good control there. Goes to Javier Brown. It's with Leon Chippy Bailey. Chinese tricks and trips over the ball. He gets up though. Still has possession. Plays it to Speedy. Nice play there by Jamaica on the right hand side. Keeping possession. Playing the ball around nicely. Now with Speedy. Out wide to Ravel. All right, Ravel. All right, plays it back. It's with Nana, head of state. With King coming inside. A lot of passing, but not a lot of forward passing. We've seen a lot of side to side and back to back. It's with Javier Brown on the right side. Ball in the box. Oh, just El Salvador just getting ahead on that one. Ball goes out. But finally, we look to be serious, you know, we need to put in balls in the box and start taking some shots. So a good ball there in the box by Javian Brown. I don't know why the ref blew it for that. But yeah, but it's a throw-in. We're told for a throw-in to El Salvador. So after 37 minutes, it's El Salvador 1, Jamaica 0. And so Omar is saying. Omar said, oh, they don't want to pay $3,000. Ah, boy. You never know, Omar. We might can come back and get the 3 points. And then you would wish you would have paid that $3,000. But as it is, your $3,000 looks safe in your pocket. Jamaica down. That player just look to be green. Still green. There's no form of pressure on green. He has a lot of time and space to do whatever he wants with the ball. So El Salvador sitting in a medium to low block, allowing Jamaica once again to have possession. We've seen this before in the Costa Rica game, where Costa Rica just sat back, ball in the box, cleared away. Still El Salvador cleared away the second ball. They should get it away now. But we've seen this before where teams just sit back, give Jamaica all the possession, and Jamaica are not clinical enough. They don't have the guile, they don't have the talent to break down teams at the moment. So we tend to see a lot of sideways passes and passes going back, sideways, back to keeper, going long. So it's the same thing. And foul here, Jamaica triple teaming on the El Salvador player. El Salvador winning a free kick. But you know, we've seen this before, as I said before. El Salvador read the blueprint from Costa Rica. They know what to do. Sit back, you know, take their chances when they get them. Try to score from set pieces, which they already did, scoring from the corner. Look to break on the counter. So we're very much predictable at this moment. Yeah, man, JFF a joke. All right, we see Trudy put out the menu here. Let us see what's for dinner. All right, yam, banana, dumplings, and ackee and sawfish. Yeah, man, good stuff. National dish, you know, while watching the national team. I listen to commentary from national team. So good stuff there, Trudy. All right, so at the back, it's at the back, sorry. Mariapa played it to low. Low going long, looking for Javian. Javian wins the header. Or that should be a foul here on Leon Bailey. Yep. So Leon Bailey is blatantly pushed to the back by the number 5 in the middle of the park. So he didn't win. Oh, that should be a yellow. He didn't go for the ball or anything, just push. Jamaica loses the ball. It's with El Salvador. Looking to break. Ball play through. Good. Should go all the way to Blake. Plays it out quickly to Ravel. Once again, no pressure, no tackling. Ravel has all the time. Looks too speedy. Speed playing dangerous there. Come on, man, clear. Javian winning another header. So Javian winning a lot of aerial duels. It's with the calm, cool head of Mariapa. Ships it over to Ravel. Ravel playing very deep, you know, coming to his centre backs and picking up the ball. So with Reggae plays it inside, no foul there. El Salvador wins the ball. In the middle of the park, looking, pushing out wide. Right, cross coming in, blocked. Still another chance, ball played in the middle. Oh, they messed it up. It was a good 1-2 opportunity for El Salvador in the box there. That should be a yellow card referee. Yes, it is. El El Salvador player just elbowing. That's number 7. I think that was Gregory. No, that was Green who picked up that elbow. Blatant hit to the face there after he left the number 7 for dead. So Seren, the number 7 for El Salvador, goes into the books. So after 42 minutes, Jamaica won. No, my bad. El Salvador won. All right, it's with Mariapa. Go to Ravel. Ravel this time coming over to the right hand side. So that's a foul now. Yes, Leon Bailey winning another free kick. So Leon Bailey in the thick of things, winning a lot of free kicks. Getting pushed and bully. That's what I see. Another hit in the back. That could have been another yellow card for El Salvador. So the El Salvadoran team playing very physical, committing a lot of hard fouls on the Jamaicans. So Ravel will take this free kick on the right hand side, just inside, just a little bit out from the D, probably 40 yards out. Should look to whip this one in. Importantly, we'll be looking forward to the second ball. So Ravel puts it in, wins the first one. Second ball coming in. Oh, the missed kick there. Some missed kick, and we're getting called for high foot. Oh, it's an offside. Yeah, good call from the referee. Damon Lowe was off there. Went too quickly. The goal kick, playing out short to the El Salvador keeper. Plays it into the midfield. Jamaica pressing. Liam Bailey pressing. El Salvador doing well to beat the press. Still have possession of the ball in midfield. Plays it back to their centre back, who goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a good pile there. So Green got a nice present there. Good pile from the El Salvador player. So again, the number 3 player is down this time. So we're in the 44 minute, and it should be 2 minutes of stoppage time. So the assistants put up 2 minutes. So 2 more minutes before we head into the break. Jamaica want to score, and importantly, don't concede that second goal. Conceding a second goal, I think, would be curtains, even at this early stage of the game. Can't go down 2-0 to this El Salvador team. And we definitely lack the firepower off the bench to try and change the game. So this is pretty much the best we have starting. So we don't want to dig a deep hole that we can't come out of. This is Ravel. Plays it all the way back to King. King plays it sideways to Nana. Looks long. Breaks. No. Could be a fall. But El Salvador look to attack again. Loses the ball to King. King has a lot of time. Oh, poor pass. Leon Bailey was ready to attack that one, but poor pass, maybe for the first time from King in this game. So it's with El Salvador at the back playing it around comfortably. Good play all the way back down to the centre back. So El Salvador have a lot of position in their half at this time, playing it around. Still El Salvador. That plays free, good ball. He steps in. Alright. Good through ball, but Demelo came across to cover well and winning the free kick in the process. So good defending there by Nana. And that's the halftime, folks. So the whistle went. Jamaica 0, El Salvador 1. Definitely not the best first half for us. Once again, conceding early. And we see Paula scratching his head. You know, maybe we're running out of ideas. And it's very early. Fifth game and he's running out of ideas already. We see what Skillash is saying. Or Skilch. Brown is not a good compliment to Bailey. You think so? At this time, I think Leon is not a good compliment to anybody. It's a bit of a one-man show. I don't see any connection with anybody, quite frankly. Yes, if I can remember that time we got the ball and was doing all the tricks and fell over the ball. Yeah, that's the type of thing we don't want to see. And he was doing all that tricks while coming back to his own goal. So you're not doing that forward, so cut it out. Yeah, not a bad. So let me know what you guys think about the first half. Can we pull back a goal in this one? Can we get a win? Let me know, guys. And smash that like button. I can't even see the likes, but please hit the like button. So all the people cooking, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. This is Sports Down the Middle. Yeah, but in terms of players that stood out for me, like we say. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. 100. Players not, expecting the pass, players sleeping. There's no chemistry. That's the word. There's no chemistry between the players. And we all know that Leon Bailey missed the training session because he was busy doing his ambassador role, with royalty. So he was exempt from the training session. And, maybe that's showing right now, though he do have a good connection with Javier Brown, as I said. But as I said, I don't think he have a good connection with anybody. So he's just out there on his own. But in terms of standout for me so far in the first half, definitely Javier Brown and King. I'm really trying to pick out somebody else. Maybe a Speedy Williams, maybe a Speedy as well. He looked tidy on the ball. I didn't see him lose the ball at any given time. But we know with Speedy, it's always safe passes. Him and Ravel. So I think Ravel, Speedy, King, and Javier Brown. The midfielders having a lot of time. So I know that Ravel passing stats will be up there, as well as Speedy. Ravel took a wonderful shot too, that brushed the post. So he had a pretty decent first half. That was the most notable moment I saw. Started watching the game a little bit late, but that's the only decent effort and goal that I saw, that Ravel effort. So as I said before, the stats going to be very misleading as it relates to some of these players. The defenders, the centre backs, and the midfielders. The passing accuracy will be high because there's no pressure, little to no pressure on these players when they have the ball. So again, we need to be very careful in terms of how we assess the players. But definitely King and Javier Brown, the standouts so far, leading the way. King, the only sore point for King is that yellow card, that silly yellow card that he picked up. But Javier has been excellent on the right-hand side, winning a lot of aerial duels, attacking well, defending well. He's going at players, he's overlapping, he's putting in crosses in the box. We're not seeing that as much from the other side with Reggae. So definitely, that's what you want to see in a wing back. Bombing forward, putting in crossing, beating players, very attacking. We're seeing that with young Javier Brown. So that's good. The attack is all over the place. Yeah. I think there's no real, we can't say a way of attacking really, as I said. But most of the attack coming down the right hand side. With King and Javier Brown starting the attacks. But funny enough, Leon Bailey is on that right side, but we're not seeing Leon Bailey. And everything is going on the right side. So I don't know what's happening. So 100 is saying that Brown has to make the cross to someone in particular. Yeah. I think the aiming, obviously I think he's aiming for somebody. It might just look as if he's just kicking in the ball in hope, but I think he's aiming for somebody. Definitely aiming for somebody. His crosses has been decent. If it was not hitting a Jamaican head, it was well defended by the El Salvador players. So I think he put in some dangerous crosses. This is, this might be the most controversial thing that you've said. Alex Marshall, I don't know. You like to say Alex? Why? Why would you like to say Alex Marshall in the middle? Trust me, I don't even remember how Alex Marshall plays. It's been that long. It's been that long. I don't know what to expect with Alex Marshall at this point. I don't see how we made the squad. That's another story. But that was just Paul Hall wanting to say, okay, I've seen everybody, at least in training, everybody got a chance. Okay, now let's move on with these set of players. It must be that because I don't see how Alex Marshall all of a sudden just find his way back in the setup after so many years. All right, coming up with the reasons now because of his skill set. Just hoping he knows which direction we are going. And that's the thing. That's the thing we don't know what to expect from a Marshall at this point. Talented, no doubt about it. A talented young player. A lot was expected of Alex Marshall and somehow didn't live up to all of the hype. But that's the thing with these young players. They get hyped up in schoolboy football. They're kings at that level. They're kings and legends at that level. But then when you step up, it's a whole different ball game. And the players tend to suffer a lot if they're not good enough. If you notice, Craig Butler, I don't know if you guys saw the interviews we've done with Craig Butler. He went on other programs and said it as well. He spoke about Tommy, a player that just always cut in and shoot to the left foot, left foot, left foot all the time. And he's praised. Shoot to the left foot, score, he's praised. Season by season, wins a lot of trophy. But when he goes up to the higher level and the players, you know, do the analysis and realize that this player always cut in on his left foot, what they do, they send him on the right foot. And there's no right foot. You understand? Because he'd be doing the same thing. He didn't take the chance to say, okay, let me practice with my right foot. So doing everything with the left foot, left foot, left foot. So when you reach up to a high level, your career done because you only have one foot. So that's the thing, you know, we kind of kill some of the players with all of the hype. All of the hype. But, you know, going back to the game though, what can we do to kind of get back into this game? There's not much we can do coming off the bench. But for me, selfishly, I would love to see Pearson coming in, maybe for Daniel Green. Didn't see Daniel Green much attacking wise. 1 and 2 times he got fouled trying to beat his man, yeah. But I would love to see Pearson to see how he looks against these opposition. So for me, selfishly, as I said before, I would bring on Pearson. I don't know if Pearson will help the team in terms of getting the equalizer or even going on for the win. Maybe putting on a goal scorer and Bygrave. Yeah, but then again, experience at this level. So the team is just is a not very good team to really pick from. Not a very good bench to really, as I said before, change the game. If we're looking to change the game drastically, it's not a good bench. You know, you have the likes of Walker that could come on, add some energy to the team. But I don't think we lack energy. We just need to be smart. You know, we need that guy, that patient as well to break down this team and score goals. So Jimenez, yeah, we don't need to see Topi. None at all. Yeah, so we could continue with this team maybe until the 60th minute and then put in a Pierce or a Lamar Walker to try and change these things up. There's still something in this game because I think that we are being allowed to play football. There's Salvador sitting back and allowing us the time that we need. And space is just for us to put a few passes together and score goals. We probably need better passers of the ball. We need players that have a high IQ. You know, knowing where to go, knowing how to break down these things. I think we lack that. We lack that at the moment. Even with the first string team, is the same problem. We do have those technical players. Ravel, yes, is one of those players that can open the door, but he tends to play too deep. It's not close enough to the action to really affect the game the way you want him to. He's very deep alongside speedy, so he's not going to change the game from that deep. He's not a Pirlo type of baller. So for me, you need to have Ravel closer. If you're going to play him, you need to put Ravel closer to the strikers. He has that trickery and ability to open the door, you know, turn the key, so to speak. Going back to the comments. Andrew Campbell is saying Leon proven to be a bramble for the Jamaican team. Yeah, he started off well. He started off very well, I should say, but you know, injuries and the whole chemistry aspect, and I think pressure, because he's under immense pressure as a Leon Bailey, as a Premier League player, to come in this Jamaica team and, you know, Jamaican born and bred, to come and really impress and, you know, show up. I am Leon Bailey. I need to come out and get the goals. I am the poster boy for the Reggae boy. So he's under a lot of pressure. And I think all of that is getting to him. The pressure, the lack of chemistry, the injuries, all of that is playing a part. So we are yet to see the best Liam Bailey. We just need a run of games and then belt for Jamaica. He's trying too hard at times to impress. Probably need to relax, make the game come to him a little bit more. So the players are entering back on the pitch, so we should have the second half kicking off shortly. Him just need to relax and make the game come to him. A lot of pressure, as I said before, and he need to take things, easy. Trying too hard. All right, Skinch again. Marshall has to know that he has to score. Yeah. All of them need to know that. Especially with down by a goal now. The players need to be more hungry. We're not seeing players taking shots. Players rather to pass. Pass. We're not seeing players trying. That's what we need. And we saw a good effort from Ravel in the first half. Hitting the post. So we need more of that in the second half. If we don't get the efforts coming in, definitely we won't get the goals. So the second half has kicked off. Jamaica now kicking from right to left. So there are no attacking to the Beverly Hills side. In the first half, they were attacking to Nannyville side. Those familiar with the National Stadium. So early throwing for the El Salvador team. It is with Gray. Jamaica should win the ball here. No foul. Winning a free kick. In a relatively decent position. Should look to put this one in the box and try to get some players attacking it. So it was Green there, the number 16, winning the free kick for Jamaica. Going down rather easily or softly, but we'll definitely take that free kick. This time it will be taken by Chippy, Liam Bailey. Chips it in, but it goes straight to El Salvador goalkeeper. Easy catch. Good tackle coming in. Hard tackle there by Javier Brown. Wins a free kick. Wins a throw-in. That's done quickly. It's now with Nana. Damon Low. Nice turn there by Damon Low. Plays it out to Lay. Plays it inside, but he's cut it out. Oh, that should be a handball here, no? Yes. So there's a handball call here on El Salvador. Clear handball. Taking the ball around Mariapa and the player was in on goal. It would be a one-on-one situation, but a clear handball here to take the ball around the last man, Mariapa. So Greg Lay inside to Speedy, good ball out wide. Green, put it in. Oh, try to find Leon in the box. Shot coming in, saved. So a shot on target there from Jamaica. But a comfortable save from the El Salvador goalkeeper. It was actually Green who took the shot. Right foot effort. Low and hard, but went straight to the goalkeeper. All right, good shield by Damon Low. Wins another throw-in. So a lot of throw-ins for Jamaica. That's the only thing we've been winning so far in this World Cup qualifications. Through ball played through to Chippy, but a little bit too hard. A foul on Green there, bringing on the number 21. So that was a good ball play through to Leon Bailey, but it was just a little bit ahead of him. He would have been on goal. Still El Salvador. Good clean up by Damian Lowe. Plays it forward looking for Green, but a little bit too long. Still El Salvador, halfway line. Plays it inside. For Ravel coming back, winning the ball, but also picking up a kick as well. So it's a yellow card for the number 17 for El Salvador and a free kick for Jamaica. So again, El Salvador very physical in this one. A lot of hard fouls. All right. It's with the Reggae boy centre backs at the back. Playing it around Javier Brown. Right hand side, plays it up. It's intercepted. It's now with the number 10 for El Salvador in the middle of the park. Lead Speedy. Plays it back to his defensive midfielder. Still in the midfield with El Salvador. Goes all the way back to the centre back. Long ball there. Looking for the left side player. Good 1-2. Once again, King. Stepping in and like a king and winning that ball. Ball in the box once again, but it's too long and it goes to Blake. So number 3 there making an excellent run for El Salvador into the box, but the ball to him was just a little bit too long. Gregory stepping inside into midfield, plays it to Damian Lowe. Back to Speedy. Speedy again, excellent passing. Long ball looking for Andre Gray. Finds him in the box. He's pushed wide. All right, this is what we can get here. It's back to Speedy. It's Ravel. Playing it out wide to Gregory. To Javier Brown. Inside to Leon. Back to Ravel. He's still trying to break down this team. That's the problem. Now they're all back. 11 men there in the ball. What can we do to break them down? Shippy taking a shot, deflected. Corner kick to Jamaica. So Leon Bailey showing a little bit of frustration there. Taking the shot. That's what I want to say. Shots coming in. This time it was deflected. So Leon will step across to take the corner. Right, let's see what we can get from these guys. Everybody is up. Mariapa, King, Low, Gray. In swinger. Headed. Just wide. That was Mariapa. Maps. Good free header, but the angle, it didn't get over the ball. It was still under the ball, so didn't get a proper connection. So high and wide. Goal kick to El Salvador. They go long. They win the first and the second ball is cleared away. It looks to be another call. There's a foul there. Heavy tackle coming in from Jamaica. On Low is down. Don't know if he if you got foul or both players went in hard, good 50-50 battle there. Another goal kick. This game is not, we're not getting a proper rhythm. A lot of goal kicks, a lot of fouls, a lot of shows. So it's very difficult to get a rhythm in this game. Stop, start. Gets it late now. Rolls it out to Javier Brown. Good 1-2 with Speedy. Ian beats his man very well. Still Leon Bailey. Ball coming in. Oh, just a little bit too long there. But Green reaches it. Still Green. Wins a throw, no? Can't see that throwing. So another throwing. So good work there from Leon Bailey. Beating a couple players and putting in a decent enough cross. Was unable to find his man though. So after 55 minutes, Jamaica still 0, El Salvador 1. Still behind, still trailing. A couple shots, efforts, should say, not shots on target. One shot on target and one off in the second half so far. All right, chance here for Jamaica. Shot coming in over the bar. It was a good chance from Andre Gray. But he went with too much power there. Would want to with Ravel, and again, as I said before, Ravel needs to be closer to the strikers. They played a wonderful 1-2 with Andre Gray. Andre Gray took the shot, but too much power. Definitely too much power there. Set with Demelo in midfield. He's fouled. Chips it out wide. Stripped up the ball. It's still with Jamaica though. It's Speedy. 1-2 with Leon. Leon plays it back. All the way back to Mariapa. Back inside to Speedy. Speedy turns past two players, finds Ravel. Ravel looks up, looking for Javier Brown. Can he find it? Yes. Ball in the box? No. He was looking for Leon, but Leon fell at the most important point. I wonder if he's okay. Oh, he's on his feet. No foul there for you. With El Salvador looking to break. No. Poor pass. So he's with Jamaica again. It's with Damon Nana low. Still low. Plays it back to Andre Blake in goal. Still Blake. Long ball. Looking for Gray. Can't find him. El Salvador will take control. Poor pass from King there. A good tackling from Damon Low. Is that a corner? The number 17 was on a good run and Damon Low coming across to cut it out. So they're showing the replay now. That looked to be a foul and Damon Lowe. So number 17 versus number 17 there. All right, so it's not a corner, just inside the corner flag, the right hand side. Still a dangerous position. Jamaica marking zonally. Two-man wall. Went direct. What was that? El Salvador player down in the box. And there might be a retake. But the player went direct to goal. Blake had a wonderful save, but there was a whistle. Pushing in the box, so it should be a retake for El Salvador. Still shot come over, but this time is over the bar, wide and high. So that shot coming in from Larin, the number 13. It's with Gregory on the left hand side. Lays it inside to Speed Williams. Back to Mariappa. Ravel coming deep with collecting the ball. Now looking long. Pass is cut out. Salvador on the counter. With number 15. 1-on-1 with Damon Lowe on the right hand side. Crosses the ball in. Cleared away by King. Come on, Green. So Green is down. Stoppage in play. Both players are down at this time. Should be a substitution, but it's getting scrappy. Green went down. There wasn't any foul, wasn't any card. And now El Salvador player went down as well. But El Salvador is looking to make a double change, bringing on Rivas and Limos, number 11 and number 12 respectively. Number 17 is coming off. And who else is coming off? And number 13. So after 61 minutes, El Salvador 1, still leading Jamaica 0. Yeah, this is not looking good at all. Not looking good at all. Still struggling. As I said in the pre-game talk, where will the goals come from? Who would create the goals? We're still waiting. We're still waiting. That's with Ravel coming deep, but with Liam Bale, everybody is deep. In trouble, plays it back. Poor pass by Damon Lowe. And now a foul committed by Green. I think Jamaica needs to make some substitutions. It's now heading into the 63 minutes. We've seen at least 3 substitutions from El Salvador already. So they are changing up things and freshening up things, and we're still here. We need to act fast. We can't be like the Tapa days when waiting till after the 70 minutes every game to make a change. We need the earlier change because obviously there's no difference in play from the first half into the second half. We're lacking a lot of things in this game. No good ball in the middle to Andre Gray. Poor control by Javier Brown. Should have done better there. But it's still with Liam Bale on the right hand side. Ball in the box. Header coming in. What a wonderful save by by Salvador. That was on target and going in. Diving saved there by Gonzalez. Grandstand goes wild. that looks a bit green as well. Was that green? Yeah, man. Wonderful header by Green. Tipped over the bar by the goalkeeper. So the closest Jamaica has come to a goal. Leon. Oh, nothing there. Still with Leon. Crosses in. Should be another corner for Jamaica. So 2 corners in a row now. Jamaica building up the pressure. Green finally testing this goalkeeper. And now we've won 2 corners in a row. So let's see what we can do. Another corner from Liam Bailey. Ball comes in. None of this time with the head about it. It's wide. Good play now. Flags goes up. Should be offside. Yeah, offside. Definitely offside. The goal kick for El Salvador going long. Goes all the way to Blake and go for Jamaica. Plays it out wide to Brown. Right, it's speedy. All the way back. Just going back every time. Nana to Ravel. Good play there by Green. Alright, so it's speedy. That has room in front of him. Played out wide. Ball coming. Poor cross by Javier Brown. So that was a wonderful attack, but the cross, the end product on this occasion wasn't good enough. Had the cross, a lot of bodies were in the box, but the cross was very poor. So another goal kick for El Salvador. So Jamaica pressing up, forcing El Salvador to go long. They have to go long. They win the first ball, but and the second ball, and has possession in the middle of the park. But again, another poor pass. So it's a goal kick this time for Jamaica. It's a foul. Foul on Green. Green, I must say, has been playing good the second half. He was invisible in the first half, but very active and live in the second half. Almost scoring, winning free kicks, involved in the attacks. So Green, with second half from Green. So Travel, Speed, Leon Bailey, out wide to Japan Brown. Another opportunity to put in a cross. Ball coming in. Oh, couldn't find a Jamaican player. It's cleared away. Still with Jamaica though. Come on, Javier. It was a foul on Javier Brown, stopping the counter attack. That was a good foul though. So into the 68th minute. Score is still there on the ticker. In the ticker below. Jamaica near El Salvador 1. Still awaiting the goal kick, free kick. Ball play through, cut it out. Throw in for Jamaica. He thought it was foul here, but he's not getting the call from the referee. Another long ball, not good enough. Go straight to El Salvador. Good play there, coming out of the pressure. Still with El Salvador. Just playing the ball across the pitch, knowing that they have the one goal advantage. They don't have to push as much. We look to be making the first substitute, the first change. Number 18 will be coming on for Jamaica. Another stoppage throwing. Once again, a lot of throw-ins, a lot of free kicks, a lot of corners, a lot of fouls. So with the green coming out, don't like that change, but Bygrave is coming on a goal scorer, which is good, but I would take off Green. Because as I said, Green was having a good second half. I don't know if he's tired after 70 minutes, but he was having a good second half. And you just pull him, and to pull a player like that. There would have been other players that have played much worse in the second half than Green. But Bygrave got his first touch. Good ball by Leon. Should be a chance for Jamaica. Shot goal! Andre Gray. Assisted by Javane Brown. So Jamaica pulls one back. Andre Gray. Finally. Good cross in the box this time. Javane Brown had to find his man. He was already in the box. Good low ball to Andre Gray. Good control and turn and shot. No chance for El Salvador. Brilliant goal. Brilliant goal there. A lovely finish from the Punisher, Andre Gray. Can we go on now and get the 3 points? 18 minutes to go. Can we do it? Paul Hall is pumping up the crowd. Wants to get the grandstand involved in this one. Oh, what is Jamaica do with another free kick in a good spot? Liam Bailey being fouled again. He must be Jamaica's most fouled player in this one. So it's a shot at the crowd here with Craig Butler and Leon Bailey's girlfriend and his child as well, Leo. So he stands over the free kick. Should be going on goal with this one. Into the wall. Disappointing. Ball in the box again, goes straight to the goalkeeper. So Jamaica back in this one. Goal coming from Andre Gray in the 72nd minute. And is now 1-1, cancelling out the goal in the 21st minute from El Salvador. Still Jamaica in a good position, Speedy. We're looking like we're on top of things now, guys. Good turn. Showing some confidence. Good turn here. It's now with Chippy. Shot coming black. Still with Jamaica though. It's with King. 4 pass though, trying to find Lay, but it's still with Jamaica with DTM though. Dances around this man. And wins are throwing. So there seems to be some confidence now with this Reggae Boyz team after getting that goal. Speed is hobbling a bit. Maybe once a change, he has been having a decent enough game. This with Reggae on the left hand side. That should be another foul. So a foul to free kick to Jamaica. Wide on the left hand side. This one should be coming into the box directly. Another harsh body check from the El Salvador players. So Leon Bailey looking to check this one in with his left foot. Players are waiting in the box. Let us see. Ball coming in. Headed out and cleared by El Salvador, but it's still with Jamaica. Back to Leon Bailey. Out wide. Good ball here, Jamaica, and should be a goal. What a save. But the flag is up. Wow. I think that was Bygrave. No, that was Damon Lowe. Or it would have been offside. But good enough effort from Lowe there. Didn't know it was offside. Oh, it wasn't offside. It was actually onside. It's now a corner. So Nana could have scored. It was clear chance for Nana in the box there. We don't want the goalkeeper to beat. But, a defender, one of those things. Fell to the wrong person. All right, corner for Leon Bailey now in Jamaica. On this left-hand side. Should be an outswinger. Straight to El Salvador. Still with Jamaica there. Back again with Leon Bailey. Beats his man. Goes into the box. Ball coming in. Crowded out there, but a good opportunity for Jamaica there. Once again with Andre Gray. Didn't get that chance to turn like he did on the goal. Still with Speedy. Win it. Good move. All right, Salvador on the counter there. What a wonderful tackle by Javier Brown, winning back the ball. Now with Ravel, beats a man. Oh, he's pulled down now at the edge of the box once again. Another free kick for Jamaica. Ravel now running the show in midfield. Man, this should be more yellow cards, man. So this is another opportunity for maybe Leon Bailey to put one top bins. Oh, that was actually a yellow card. Good. So a lot of fouls being committed by El Salvador now. So they're setting up the wall. Let us see. Let's see. Oh, went a little bit closer, but still over the bar. Another double substitution coming in for El Salvador. But let me bring on CCC Sports Lab here.
I'm coming right time, man.
Wagwan.
There, man. I tell you, say the road of rough to them. I tell you, bro.
Me figure that probably a traffic, man. But people,
Yeah, man.
welcome CC Sports Lab in the house. Subscribe when you finish here. Subscribe. Run over there, like
Hey,
and
I
subscribe.
want to tell you, say, Eddie,
Yeah.
this the team that I picked last night, except Daniel Green. Because I thought the coach would have went with Lamar Walker. But this is the thing I tell people. The coach is going to pick the more senior and experienced players.
Mm-hmm. Because even though he's giving, he wants to give opportunities. In can't just play everybody one time. So we're now into the 88th minute, still 1-1. Jamaica pulling one back through Andre Gray and looking the likely to go on and get the winner. But it's still 1-1. But we are pushing. I think Tiga can get him 3-1. Tiga that I'd predicted 3-1. I think he can get it. Still with El Salvador playing it around the back. Jamaica running hard to win back the ball. No luck so far, but they're still running. A lot of pressing, a lot of bodies running around. So El Salvador seem to be turning the tide a little bit more, getting control of the game. As I said, that they lose the ball, which is good. Ball played up to Chippy, Leon Bailey. Oh, that should be a card referee. No foul. That looks to be a 2-footed challenge now. Let's see if VAR will take a look at that one. But it's with El Salvador. Good turn. Good ball playing in the box. Good cut. Good cleared away. Good defending by Javier Brown. Coming across from the right back position into centre back and clearing that. Knowing the danger, coming across, good play. Without his intervention, that would have been a sure goal. But yet again, the theatrics, number 21 is down. Rolling around. Don't know what happened to him. So play stopped, in the 82nd minute. Should be getting some stoppage for this. Now the stretcher is out. There seems to be some argument with Paul Hall and somebody on the bench. Don't know if it's one of the officials, but there's some argument there. And I can bet it's about the player, going down and eating up time. But see, the game changed when Bygrave came on, man. Immediately, he was involved in a little attack, and we got the goal.
That's very good still. So, I say when you get an opportunity, you come in and you make it known. Remember, he's the top striker right now in the Premier League.
Yeah, man, top striker.
So that is the thing that I like though, Eddie. You not just pick random players. There are some questionable players in the squad. I won't lie, but like an Atafari Bygrave, I would think is one that is not really questionable because just like Tuffy Anderson in the past, if you score a certain amount of goals and you're dominating the league that you're playing
Yeah,
in,
man, you
I
must
think
get a
you are
call.
warranted a call.
Yeah.
Remember, that is how I think certain things should be picked. Once you're dominating your contemporaries.
Mm-hmm. So if you're the best defensive midfielder in the league, and we're having issues at defensive midfield, you're bringing a player like that. Give him a chance. I don't know if you have the best goalkeepers in the league though, in the squad. One could argue that probably Jaden White is better than Amal. Who knows? Or there may be somebody else. But anyway, corner kick for Jamaica. Leon Bailey once again. You need to make this one count. Come on, Nana. No. Shot. Yeah. Went through a lot of bodies. Was a long shot there. Looks to be from Ravel. Went through a lot of bodies, but it didn't beat the goalkeeper. A poor pass. Poor pass there by Andre Blake. Trying to play it from the back. So it's now a throw-in for El Salvador. Taken quickly. It's in the middle with the number 7. Stolen away there. That's Bygrave. Winning the ball. Still pushing. Should look to find Leon. No. Oh, that was Andre Gray. Good turn. Wonderful turn. Still Andre Gray. Oh! Speedy coming very close. But great defending from El Salvador. That should have been 2-1. Speedy just couldn't find the handle there. But wonderful play by Andre Gray. Good salad. Wow. He can run around. Come on, Speedy. But good defending there. We must give them El Salvador some credit. The double team and crowded Speedy. Not giving him a lot of time to get off that shot. So a yellow card for Damon Lowe. Don't know, maybe arguing. But in terms of skills, though, the skills, Andre Gray, the highlight of the game in terms of skills. Who would have thought? Would think that Leon would be the one to sell as a player, but Andre Gray. So Howell is coming on for Speedy. Speedy has run his race. So Howell getting a chance to play alongside Ravel deep in the midfield, third there. He immediately goes out to press. El Salvador loses it. Should be on Jamaica. Goal kick. All right, big up Leighton. What going on, man? No, Leighton I got join you. So, I'm an happy new year, Leighton. I am more here for sports DTM and the watch along gang than I am for the Reggae boys. Respect DTM for giving the diaspora a place to hang and talk football throughout the qualifiers. Yeah, man. Much respect and love, Leighton. You know, that's what we aim to do. You know, we aim to please not only the locals, but, you know, Jamaicans across the world and in the diaspora. So big up, and we appreciate the support from everybody. diaspora and local, just the same. Big up,
Hey, lady,
Ricky, welcome.
what's up? Yeah, man. Late.
Yeah, man, we can say that. Because people ask whether there's a man named there. Omari was asking whether there's a man named there. But we know it goes sometime. So there's
Yeah, man.
There's still a chance.
I was watching I was on the road, but I was watching the match while on the road.
So you got to see the second half?
Majority of it, well, the start seat from before the goal score. So yeah.
All right. So you can't talk about it. So 89 minutes. We don't know how many minutes will be added on. But we're here still. We're still trying to get that winner. Good play by Javier Brown. Pushes across his man. Pass. Good shot. No. So that was Mariappa. We don't expect Mariappa to be there, but he was there. But the shot wasn't the shot that we wanted.
Yeah.
Very high. The wrong man at the right place, pretty much. Just 4 minutes after all that stoppage. But we must make do with the 4
think we should have gotten more?
Yeah, man, at least 5 minutes, based on what I've seen, in terms of the amount of stoppage and substitutions that were made, injuries as well. Probably could add 1 more minute to that. Now be greedy.
But based on what I've been seeing while I was driving, we can probably get a goal.
Yeah, man.
The team looked very threatening.
Yeah, in the second half. Ever since Bygrave came on, we looked at a different team. Not saying that he had a lot of impact, but that's at that point when the substitution was made. Like the switch just changed. We went on the attack and we looked better.
That's when we get a goal, so I guess, right change, right.
Yeah, man, we can't knock Paul Hall for that. Was a good change. Yeah, man, big up Leighton. If we had played well in the first half, we could be getting the 3 points easily.
What do you mean play well?
Now, if we had played like we played in the second half, if we had played at least how we played in the second half, we may be looking at 3 points now. It's as if we realized that we could somewhat dominate in the second half. That was missing in the first half. We didn't believe that we could get at this team.
Oh. Even though we had the fans in the stand? The 12 man?
We don't know about 12, probably quarter, 11 and a quarter. We don't count them as one older man. That's just a limited amount of people in the grandstand. CC gone. It's a CC.
I'm still there.
Alright, so guys, nothing is happening of relevance in this stoppage time. We're down to 1 minute.
I'm still here, man. I'm just looking for a stream to see if it will show, because it will give me a problem.
Oh, okay. So
Flow Sports CC.
690 and Flow in CC.
Alright, my boss.
Or you can use the Flow Sports app if you have that.
This is a real dead rubber. I predicted a draw, but more of a nil draw. But still got the draw right. Should be a goal kick, another goal kick. Trust me, Ricky. I think we must get probably like 40 goal kick and 40 throwing.
Yeah.
This is this type of game. Yeah. And about 40 corner.
So
while this is a set piece game.
While I was driving and glimpsing the match, I saw Leon Bailey taking a corner, and I remember saying that we needed the reggae girl to take the corner them for we.
Oh, Asha.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. That's the final whistle.
Match
full time. Jamaica 1, El Salvador 1. We fought back well to get a point. I believe that's it. That's the first point for Paul Hall. And his
him to lose 4 straight.
Yeah, so at least something positive. A point.
Let's hope him can get a win against Canada.
No man, Canada is a Canada. I don't think that's a game anybody must watch.
That not gonna happen.
That's going to be rough.
Yeah.
So not a bad
Canada
showing.
top the zone unexpectedly.
Yeah, not a bad showing. Reggae boys. Could have been worse based on the lack of personnel that we started the game with. But I think Daniel Green.
What do you mean?
We never have no goal scorer. I don't really consider Andre Gray a goal scorer. He's not a prolific striker.
But Daniel Green playing in our local league.
Yeah,
Daniel Green score a goal in our local league, brother.
But it's a different level.
So that's why Paul Hall use him. Paul Hall using the local ball. I see him bring on Bygrave. Bygrave also a top scorer in JPL.
Yeah, man, he is the number 1 scorer.
Green.
Bygrave.
Yeah, the number 1, and Green is tied for second. So we never bring on players that are not scoring. Him just. I guess Green never just did get the service where he need.
Yeah, but he came closest, him and Ravel. Ravel hit the post and him work the keeper to tip it over. Dive and tip it over from a header.
Oh.
So he had a
Daniel Green. That header.
Yeah, Daniel Green played a good second half.
Mm-hmm. I saw that header.
But it was a little bit too late. We didn't start the second half as well. It was more of midway through the second half we kind of picked it up. As I said, when Bygrave came on, I don't know what minute that was, but that's the moment we started to click.
In the 78th, about the 78th minute.
Right. So it was just a little bit too late. And then El Salvador took control of the game again, and then that was pretty much it. We didn't sustain that pressure. If we had sustained that pressure throughout and carried to the 90 minutes, we would have gotten a goal. Another goal. But, El Salvador smart, took over back the game, control the game. So they came back into things. So, but all in all, I think both teams deserve the point, even though Jamaica might have had more chances. Yeah, more chances.
More possession. We're ending matches now with more possession.
Yeah. Because teams sitting back. El Salvador sat back a lot in this game, so obviously we'll have the good possession and good passing stats.
Say Leighton say we and Italy can hang out and watch the World Cup.
I got black Leighton.
Azuri. No, them need for.
We're not going to mention Italy on the street.
We're not going to talk about them. Yeah, we're not going
to talk about Azuri on the street. That's how for the World Cup thing. Can't believe it.
Yeah. I heard
That's a
the
different thing.
commentator saying that Coach Hall called up 2 teenagers on the team. I didn't get their names, but I was genuinely surprised because that is not normally the case. Not with the previous administration.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So we see
definitely.
where this should have been a something that we should have been doing a long time because we want to groom the younger generation. But see them carrying some almost 40-year-old man in the team and them something there. Instead of grooming the younger generation. So I think this is a good look. So anyway, about the first match, you rate the players?
What do you mean? As in player rating? What do you mean? Repeat that. You mute.
Are you going to do player ratings? I might mute and there chat, brother. Couldn't tell me.
Yeah, me could just do that quick now, because I know we normally do that. We could do that
Well,
quickly.
me can't really do it, therefore depend on the viewers.
Yeah, man. You can just ask me. Because CC never get to say much of the game either about things, so he was on the road.
Oh.
So you can just run through the team and I'll give the rating.
Alright, we could read from the lineup,
Me and the group.
We could read from the lineup. So Andre Blake, how did he play? Could he have saved that goal that we conceded? How you rate him in that match,
I think him could have saved it. It was just a clumsy effort to try and stop the ball. Positioning was well, but it was a good header, headed down. These balls, when they head it down, it tend to, you don't know where they go bounce up back. But him kind of clumsy, and him just diving at the side net. So I think him could have make a better effort. But he was running across. So, but apart from that, though, he didn't have anything else to do in the game. So it was just the moments. That's why football is about moments. He need to one moment he need to save, and he never saved. So 5.
One job.
5.
5.
Yeah.
Cool. King. Richard King.
I'm thinking to see if he was involved in the goal. No. Great game by King. A royal performance by King.
Going forward also.
Yeah, in a week where we've seen royalty in Jamaica. You see me? Another part of royalty. King, good game. Give him a 8. Good going forward. Just a few times he lost the ball. Yeah, great performance. He started a lot of the attacks on the right hand side. Him and Javier Brown. Wasn't involved in the goal that was conceded, so I give him a 8.
Okay, so
very impressed.
Based on this, we played a 3. We play with 3 centre backs basically.
3 centre back, yeah.
2
back 5.
2 full backs.
2 wing back, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So all right. So Richard King, how Gregory look? Or it was Javier Brown that was the other wing back?
No, it was Javier on the right and Gregory on the left.
Okay, how him play?
Oh, Gregory,
yeah.
Well, not as impressive as Javier Brown, but still played well. He did what he was asked to do or expected to do, which was bomb forward, put in cross, tackle well, and he did that well. So give him a 6.5, 7. 6.5.
Okay.
6.5.
How much you give Javier?
I give him a he got the assist, so
Yeah.
he got the assist.
Yeah.
So
He was
give
in
him
the
a
right
8.
place at the right time.
Right. He tried a lot to put in crosses. Some crosses were good, some were bad. But he had an excellent game throughout. Wasn't at fault for the goal. So a little bit more than King, so 8.5 for Javier, bro.
Wow. Damian Lowe and that one-on-one with the keeper. You hear the
Yeah, he should have
commentator say
buried. He should have
he
scored
finished like a centre back. That is
like a
no
centre back. Yeah,
excuse.
he should have scored. He had a better chance.
That
Mariappa
for
had a chance,
score.
but he was in the box alone. He should have done better there. So get on a 7, 6. Get on a 6.
6-year game. All right, Maps.
Maps as well got a 6 from me. Didn't do much better than Low. Still had opportunity. Had a shot that he skied. So still 6 for Maps.
All right. 6. Speedy, who has been a mainstay on the side from where I played friendly with Japan. Speedy has been a mainstay, and he has been playing well. How much you giving him?
I would give Speed a 6, but he made the mistake.
6?
It wasn't. No, yeah, no, I would give him a 8, but because of the mistake he made on the goal, not following up with his man, allowing the player to get the free header. So that automatically take a 2. He was having a great game, but as a defensive midfielder, you come back, you have to do your job to help out the defense, and he did not do that at all. So I have to give him a 6. So that take a 2 points. That spoiled an excellent game that he was having. So 6 for Speedy.
Okay. Jano Star, one mistake, made the man lose 2.
Yeah, man, they're costly,
all right.
costly mistake.
Ravel played the entire match, which we don't normally see. How do you rate his gameplay?
Ravel.
Say Leighton
Ravel play
giving him a 7. How much you give him?
Ravel play good. I give him a 7.5.
7.5.
Because he almost had an assist, almost had a goal hitting the post, and him do good. Me say him him a run at defenders, and so him do well. Do better than in most of the games. I'm not a big fan of Ravel, so hear me say Ravel play good. He play good.
Okay. The big boss, the villain. Leon Bailey. I saw glimpses of him. Him playing him usual style, running at defenders and making crucial passes. So yeah, how much would you for the entire match? How much would you rate him?
If me give him 7, with upon him jersey, that too much. So sorry, Mr. Butler. I give Leon a 6.
What? Why?
6.
He never played. He never worthy.
No. You can see my try, but no come off.
Not what you expect. Not what you expect.
Yeah, no come off. Yeah, that's the thing. No come off. That's the thing. So I give him a 6.
Wow. Butler would exit the program same time,
And so Leighton give him a 8, but I think he make too much errors. No man, Leighton give the big goal scorer 5. You mute, Ricky.
Oh, sorry. He got subbed in the 71st minute, replaced by Atafarai, by Grave. So how you rate him for the end? Is stay?
Daniel Green.
Green.
Much better second half, I should say. I was disappointed when he got pulled because I think he was maybe the best player for Jamaica at that point in the second half. But the change worked out.
Oh.
So Good second half. I didn't see him in the first half, so I give him a 6. And most of that 6
So
is
it
for
was
the second
invisible
half.
in the first half?
Yeah, most of the 6 are like 4 are for the second half.
Mm.
Yeah,
It
invisible in the
can't be
first
that
half.
bad, Eddie.
I never see him. Never see him in the
What
first
was
half.
it though? Was it
Him
his
get more
fault
involved.
or him never get or the
No,
midfielder them fault?
yeah, to be fair to him,
Was
with
it
a play
his fault
more
or the midfielders?
with a play more on the right hand side. He was on the left, so much balls never go over for him
Yeah.
side. In the
So
first half.
Gray that get all of the action then. Gray was getting all the action on the
Gray
left side.
and yeah. No, whoever was on the right side, Leon Bailey
Okay.
and Javi and Brown and King. The
Bill-
ball was over that side most of the time.
Okay.
So
Cool. All right. 6 sounds small, but all right, we work with it. All right. Andre Gray.
well, you never
How you
see him
rate
much,
Andre Gray?
apart from the goal, Him have one chance before that when him kick away.
Yeah.
Give Gray him score, Give him a 8.
8 for the goal.
Just for the goal.
Okay. So if him never score, how much did that game?
5.
So you get 3 extra.
Yeah, him not get 5 if he never score.
Okay. Yeah, rate by Grave?
You have to give him a 5. Because him never earn long enough.
5.
Never earn him play good enough, but he never earn long enough. So average 5.
And 5. Okay. And Ramon Howell came on in the 88th minute.
No, I can't agree with him. He must earn for 4 minutes. I can't agree with him. Never earn long enough. He never earn long enough to grade him.
Okay. Yeah, so it would have unfair to grade him. All right, the next, the one of the most important persons on the pitch, the great Paul Hall. What's his score?
5.
5? Oh gosh.
5. Average is a draw. Is a draw.
Wicked,
5.
brother.
Easier to get a win.
What about the making that change, making the right judgment, deciding to make the change at the right time? That
No,
gave
it was
us
the
the
wrong
goal.
time because he do it too late. Him do it too late. It worked, but him do it too late. I'm trying to do it earlier.
Okay.
Me give him a 5 though. Cause
okay. 5.
Me give him a 5. Let's give him a 5. Not impressive.
See?
No, but you know something, tell you. The one thing I can say is this. You see, no, I said, you see, between the performances between, if I look into it, this is why I'm upset though in a Ricky. The first game we played was what, Mexico? Under Paul, the first game we played?
Yeah.
Hey, Eddie?
Under Paul, no, Peru.
Mexico or Peru?
Peru.
We play a friendly.
The first game we played was Mexico. And lose friendly man, but I say, oh, we take out the friendly man. I'm talking about, when we have the actual squad.
Okay.
So I'm saying that the first game we played was Mexico in the World Cup qualifier. We lead 1-0. Second, and we lost the game. The second game we played was Panama.
No, Panama way. Yeah.
And we were leading 1-0 in that game. You see, I think separate and apart from the fact that Paula lost 4 games on the trot, right? If persons look at all the games in context, Eddie, you would have looked at it like this. You still have this question like, what if we gave him the team from the beginning of the campaign? Because if you realize over a period of time, you realize the passing, the ability to keep the ball and pass the ball, the team is displaying those attributes. Whosoever comes in or comes out of the team, if you notice, Ricky, they are able to they are able to do those things. So we realize that the team is finding a bit of chemistry. But I think persons would jump on it and say, "Oh, Paul Alf, go it." People already are saying, Paul Alf, go it. So I realize a lot of these persons who are say Paul Alf must go it. I want to ask them which football team they can just take up at coach and him just a win. That no work. You get the mindset? That does not work. First of all, Paul Hall never got the team when he could have go play against Bahamas and Barbados and Guyana. No disrespect to those countries. But on football terms, they are a lesser country than Jamaica. So he never got the chance to get some little butt up and catch, as we might call them, Ricky. He got the team in a period where Mexico, Panama, and Costa Rica. When we beat them team here, like week in, week out, when we get them in an international break. You understand what I say, Ricky? So I think people have to look for the concept. And I think, based on what I've seen over the period of the campaign, Paul Hall is the man for the job. It's just that I need Paul Hall to exhibit some more authority over the selection and over the squad itself. You understand? Remove certain type of doubts, because even for like a Busy Atkinson and those guys, I am not sure if a Busy Atkinson warrants his place in the squad right now based off his performance. So you have to give us something different in terms of why you have chosen him. In terms of Alex Marshall, you have to tell us that, okay, these youngsters are at the age of 22 and younger and such and such. And you cannot come out, I'm not sure if he said this, but you can, if he said this, you can't come out and say you don't know Akaim Paris. When we as the fans know Akaim Paris, we know where he plays, we watch his matches. So you as a coach cannot say that. If you're saying that, that means that you need to get rid of the personnels that are around you who are saying they're scouts. Because if you
didn't Paris get a call up?
But based on what I'm hearing, he wasn't the one who called him.
Oh.
So based on the communication,
or was it for the Peru match? Was it for the Peru match?
It was for the Peru match, but he got COVID.
He never get a chance to play.
No, and he never got a call up again. And I think he should have been in the squad over Busy Atkinson. Busy has not done more than Kaim Paris in no way, shape, or form. If you understand what I'm saying. So that's the thing.
Atkinson playing well for Cavaliers.
When one game ago or 2 games ago, because from the season starting and I watched him, Cavaliers is not playing good. And he's not the bright spot that some person is not necessarily playing that brilliant as well. But I can understand the fact that he's young and you're trying to get him up to speed from now. Like bringing a Tariq Zimenez and these guys, I can understand your method behind selecting these players. In terms of selecting local players, I think it's best if we're selecting players from the JPL, it's best to select. So for example, if you're selecting 10 players from the JPL, I think out of that 10 player, at least 6 should be 22 or younger. And then 4 persons.
But we have a fairly young team, We have a fairly young team.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying.
Probably about 24.
That's what I'm saying. Like a Zimenez and a Bygrave and a Akwasa Chung that is not really in there again. No, these guys, they can bring them in because they're young. Then they can bring Bygrave them as an older, But he's doing well. So you're rewarding the player for what he has been doing in the local league, right? But I mean, as I said before, a lot of persons are up in arms and saying this and that, but it is just where it is in terms of Jamaican football. This was a game we should have won tonight, but the campaign is where it is, and we are just fizzling out right now in the campaign. There's a lot of stuff going on, but I think that Paul Hall, to me, deserves to get the job because it's the best possession-based football I've seen us play, and we just need to be a bit more clinical. We're not our 2 best strikers are not playing. and that's Antonio and Shamar Nicholson. And I'm telling you, with this, look at it, Ricky, with this kind of chemistry, when a Shamar Nicholson comes back in the team, and if Michael Antonio comes back in the team, with this kind of chemistry and this kind of position-based football, it's more opportunities that will be created. It's easier to slot a striker into a team that is functioning than to try being a striker in a non-functioning team. And that was what happened with Antonio. He came into a team that wasn't really functioning and firing on all cylinders. And he still did a
in
pretty
the first
good job.
match.
Yeah.
Especially in the first match where they pick up 3.
Exactly.
3 or 4.
3, man. So it goes to show you that without being in a team that was gelled and such, we got some thing out of Michael Antonio. What is it he scored? 2 goals or 3 goals?
2. And possibly a goal at the tournament too.
Exactly.
Because we're not seeing none better than way he scored.
He scored those out of individual brilliance in a team that wasn't functioning.
Brilliance, right.
You understand? So imagine if he's now slotted into this team where it's something that all cylinders are firing and all pistons are moving. You understand? So I don't want everybody to jump on the coach because the coach got an impossible task. We have not made it. Remember, people, when I not go on the bed, just remember this. Italy fans, I'm so sorry, but let's look at it. Italy just won the Euros and lost to North Macedonia. You know what that means? Italy won't be in the World Cup. The team that won the Euros will not be in the World Cup. So
Eddie reminding us that Antonio also scored a penalty. So his team scored.
But look at it like that. Just look at it, Ricky. 3 goals in a campaign that was derailed by the government and a lot of other stuff were derailed the campaign, in my opinion, in terms of funds and all these things. But however,
you think the fans would have made a difference in our matches or local matches or home matches?
Yeah, man, the fans would have made a difference, man. Remember, we have what is the best thing? We had a sample of what when fans are not in stadiums and when fans are in stadium. You see, prior to this, we would not have known. There wasn't any scientific research in Ricky to actually validate the impact of fans and games. But because of COVID presented us with the opportunity to have scientific data to back up the impact of fans for our home team. So there was a study done and it showed you that most teams in the Premier League lost was a minus 6 or 7 points because of the lack of fans. Because if you understand, if you look into it, Eddie, if say for example, El Salvador is coming to play Jamaica, I say Jamaica is something revered in their home stadium, but no fans is there. It's come like a practice match. It come like a squad match. So nobody is afraid to. It's just like saying you have persons who might sing when they're in the restroom, but they can't sing on the stage. They can stage fright because they're in front of personnel. So it's just like a team come and play when you're at the ball ground, when not enough people now watch. You do all kind of skill, salad and pie and all kind of things, but when there are a lot of persons watching, booing and all kind of stuff, the pressure is on. So I mean, it is a pretty much what it is.
Thing
so you can
run through a few of the comments before we close.
Yeah, man.
Leighton saying that the reason for giving Bailey an 8 is because he and Morrison were the only 2 players trying to take the attacking initiative. It didn't come off at times, but Bailey was always present in the attack. And the little that I saw of the game, because I was on the road, but I was watching it on the road, Bailey was integral in majority of the attacks that happened on the wing. So, he also taking those corners, ensuring that he took those corners. So I understand Leighton's point with regards to giving Bailey a 8. Squilch 100 said the second half, the chemistry on the right got better. So I guess were you seeing the match? CC,
No,
you were seeing the match?
No, Sam never get to see it, you know. But I'm
Okay.
gonna rewatch it still. But pick up yourself, you know, I'm gonna
Cool.
jump out.
All right, cool. I'll finish up with the comments and then close off.
Okay.
Leighton says I gave Gray a 5 because he was absent out of the game. He missed a very easy chance, and even on the goal, he almost butchered it and lost control to get it out his feet to shoot. Yeah, that's true. Squelch again. Leighton Gardner and Bailey created some great opportunities. Leighton Gardner did up on the field. He's saying Bailey created some great opportunities. All right. Thank you all for joining us for this watch along. We really appreciate the comments. We appreciate the time you spend on with us. And we ask that for the next match, you join us again as we provide coverage of the matches on this platform. Thank you again. And don't forget to tell a friend, to tell all of them friends to come and join the Sports DTM family. And as always, be blessed.